Greetings, this is Vlodril and welcome back to Let's Play Pillars of Eternity. Alright, let's continue our conversation with Hiravias. In my older days I found he cuts himself off, shakes his head and starts again. Life has shown me I'm more suited to the ways of Weil. Aha, so he started with Galloway and then changed the gods, I guess. The furious hunt for knowledge often outpaces the journey to real understanding. Druids are known for changing into animals. What sort of creatures can you become? He takes a half step backward as you ask the question. All sort of things, he says quietly with a long, uncomfortable gaze. Hiravia stares at you blankly, arms folded. Let's discuss something else. Any man with your scars has a story to tell. I'm just going to ask you later if you don't tell me now.
Yes, I suppose you should know. I struggled with spirit shifting, the final rite of passage in my druidic training. I prayed to Gallowayne for insight and, in the style of seekers of old, went to the forest, alone, to ask for guidance. Then I got my answer, an answer at least, in the form of a vibrantly colored Stelgar that pounced from the underbrush and made a salient demonstration of its capacity to eat things 1/15th its size.
Wow, I also don't know what a Stelgar is. You're alive today, so how did you fend off the beast?
Fend it off? I ripped off its arm and sent it running. As the beast was lopping off bits of my handsomeness, I remember trying to fight back, swinging with arms too short to reach. I felt I had the energy for one last swipe at the beast's nose, and when I lashed out with a punch, my arm felt twice as massive, and my fingers sprouted talons. In a rush of power, I shifted into a mirror of my assailant. Apparently, he couldn't pick on someone his own size. By the battle's end, his severed arm was in my maw. The beast limped away in defeat.
That's quite an impressive tale. I thought learning to shape-shift, to spirit-shift, would win me some respect, maybe trap myself an Ideran lass with a lust for little men. Alas, I might have been better off staying a novice. When I wandered back to my village, they saw my wounds and asked what happened. I showed them. The name they called my form was the Autumn Stelgar, whatever. And his mouth opens but hesitates for a long moment before choosing his words. They were not impressed. The something of my circle believed the Autumn Stalker to be a heinous abomination. It is said that if it eats you, your soul is invariably lost. As this was my first and most intuitive form, then did me a carrier of its evil. Wow. Even though I never so much as threatened my kin, I was ruled unfit and cast out. I don't know what message Galloway was trying to send. The only lesson I learned was that the seeker god will punish you for seeking. So you are some sort of soul cannibal? Hiravias stares at you with a frown before covering his face in his hands. No, he mutters. At least I think not. I've never actually sat down and eaten an entire person to find out. I'm not that curious to find out. You didn't choose your spirit-shifting form? No, he says with a huff. It chose me. Also, I imagine. I always assumed I would shift into a stoat. Seemed more true to my nature. He points to the embossed pattern of Weil in his eye patch. As the obscure teaches, when the answer is inscrutable, one must contend to ponder the question. Alright, were you at least recognized as a proper druid? His brow furrows. No, but I know I passed an initiation, right? 5 times more perilous than any of those kin betrayers that insisted I was a failure. Those guys were assholes. Can you learn to spirit shift, to shape-shifting, I guess, into something less terrifying? Already can and sometimes do, he says with a beaming smile that quickly returns to a scowl. But the druids of my circle assign great meaning to one first form. I'll always be unclean to them. Thank you for sharing your story.
If you don't know me, you can't trust me. And if you can't trust me, odds are low you'll leap in front of a flying arrow to save my life. I've been meaning to visit the druids of Twin Elms to see if they know more about my spirit shift. If our journey takes us there, Perhaps they can enlighten me with more information about the Autumn Stelgar. But for now, maybe we can talk about something less depressing?
Sure. I want to hear more about Galawain and Weil. He stares at you blankly with his one eye. Oh, not sure what more there is to say on the subject. Unless you were reaching for a religious debate. Tell me more about your thoughts on Weil. I came to know Weil in earnest in the first year of my exile. I asked myself why Galawain would punish me for asking questions. What just and fair god would punish me for doing as he asks? Questioning why I had been mauled just drove me mad. At the height of my worry, I would have dreams where I only saw with my injured eye. My healthy eye became blind in my dreams. He lifts up the eye, pats to gently eats at the socket. You catch a quick glimpse of a puckered and scarred abscess under the well embroidered patch. So, one afternoon, I stitched a stylized eye motif on the patch. I like to think of it as my self-initiation rite into the Brotherhood of Weil. Weil is not an instructive or overbearing deity. He does not freely dispense wisdom and expect all of us to question and explore with our own minds. Weil reminds me that curiosity is being receptive to any and all truths, not hunting for any one answer. Has Weil ever actually spoken directly to you, or sent you a sign, like he did to me? But I'm not saying that. No, never directly. Which is as it should be, given what he represents. I especially like how Weil never sends wild beasts to maul me, but maybe I have low expectations of such things. That was the wrong thing. Sorry. This thing. What more can you tell me about Galawain? Consider it a lapsed devotion. I will always respect the sacred god, but he visited ruination on me when all I sought was knowledge, just as he thought it should be. He meshes his fingers together and flexes his digits until the joints pop and click. Galawain left his mark on me. When I see my shifted reflection, I am reminded of his presence. Galawain still inspires my fear, just not my worship. Okay. This is true, but yeah, I will say this. A lesser man would accept the indignance of the gods and ask for seconds. Good on you for walking away from Galawain, but then you went to another god, so His cheeks turn red and his nods in agreement. Wish my kin saw it that way, but I guess I value my self-respect over the gods. I probably shouldn't have said that out loud. Alright, there is more. No. Okay. Thank you for talking and thank you for listening. Cool. Let's proceed. Where is the game paused?
Of course.
Also, I need the information, I guess. Yeah, why not? Alright, I guess there is a way down. Let's go there.
On the hunt.
Yeah, I forgot that. Can we go? No, that's it. Yep, I guess that's it. Fine. Nothing else. Doesn't seem so. Alright, let's go up. There's some lions there. Okay. See. Save.
Aye? Yes?
Start with... well, let them come and we'll see, I guess. Oh, that's a lot of lions. Alright, let's see.
How may I help?
What?
Hmm?
Yes. Yeah.
Ready.
Let's see what you have. Charm Beast. For 10 seconds. I don't know, we can try it, I guess.
Work gone wrong.
And I missed. Alrighty then. Hitting enemies in the area of effect with shock damage.
Yes?
What?
Huh?
Que?
Kill this thing. And heal.
Yeah?
And let's try the form. Oh, that's
Freos! Seres!
nightmares. Alright, that wasn't so bad.
And what does the flame reveal?
Game post. More lions. That way. Okay. What did they show me? Nope. Why the hell is he working? It was weird. Not sure why
Yes?
he did that. Is that hitting me? I think it was. Why?
I'm ready.
Margaren's fire casts light in dark places.
Jesus.
Leave it.
How many lions can there be? Yeah, just fire. Not damage. Nice.
Am I
Very
the only
nice.
one here starting to nod off? A break might be in order.
Yes, you need the acrobatics, I know. Acrobatics, what? Athletics, I meant. Alright, nothing this way. Here. Alright. I don't think there's anything left, but let's be sure. Okay, there is something. A random dead adventurer. And a deer. Alrighty,
Nice.
let's go to Defiance Bay, I guess at the... Nope. Give the quest of the dozens. Yep. Okay. I'm impressed they didn't actually attack me. The other party. Did I go talk to them? No, they left. Okay. Alright. Copper lane, yes. Alrighty. What the hell? Oh, it's that guy. Yeah, okay. Forgot about these guys. Rowan's arms are crossed and his mouth is set in a grim frown as he watches the gathered protesters. He looks ready for a fight. He sizes you up. New in town, eh? You picked an interesting time to visit Defiance Bay. All these refugees fleeing in the frontier and finding the legacy no better here. It's the Animancers. My grand scorch them and they nest in the city like rats. You mark my words though, as dozens I'm gonna put a stop to it. What are you doing out here? Trying to get folk to see reason? Yeah, this is the same shit. Yes, that's true. We know what they are. Alright, I guess I should have talked to him when I first came here. Also, where the hell am I? Ah, this is the... yeah, okay. Go there. Alright. Give him the tarnished and Withan weapons. I've brought the weaponry you were looking
They're
for.
old, all right. But this isn't what I was expecting. I don't suppose you figured out what was supposed to make them so special.
The Engwithans used to fill them with fragments of their own essence. Beasts take them. He stares at the rusted weapons in horror and disgust. If I'd known, I'll see that someone disposes of these perversions. Seems like a reasonable reaction to finding cultural artifacts you don't understand.
At least I don't have to waste any more expeditions on this. If the Knights make a move, we'll just have to face them down with old-fashioned deer wood and metal.
Hopefully you can avoid any conflict. If they ask trouble, we'll be there to answer. Speaking of the Knights, his eyes dart back to you. I hear you had a run with a patrol and Stormwall Gorge. You don't seem surprised. He looks you clear in the eye. Might be I send them your way. Need them to turn their attention away from the city for a while. Now they'll be doubling and tripling those patrols. Dude, what's wrong with you? There's a reckoning coming when these hearings end. Folks have had it with the legacy. They've had it with the soul butchers answering the gods. If the Duke won't stop them, I'll be the effigy if the good people of Deerwood don't see to it ourselves, and the dozens will lead the charge. If they're charging on Brackenberry Sanitarium, there's always the hope that they stay there a while. The Knights are with the Duke on this one. If he decides wrong, we'll be in our way. The Knights started out a lot like you. Mind that you don't turn into them. He snorts. You can be sure of that. He slaps you on the shoulder. Anyway, I owe you one. I want you to take my old warbow. It's a trusty piece, but I won't be snapping in the shadows when Defiance Bay has need of us. No hard feelings, I hope. Alright, farewell. That's done. I guess we don't get any requests. Right, Cloud Piercer. Tracking, looting, okay, rendering 3, fine, whatever. Give it to you. And you can try it. Wow, this bow is bigger than you. Oh, Jesus. Damage in 2. 1.3 damage. Ooh, nice. Good shit. Alrighty.
We
Let's,
need someone to help us seek an audience with the Duke. But the dozens are little more than a mob.
What are our alternatives? The Doemenels and the Crucible Knights. Would you rather keep their
At
company?
least with the Dominels, we can be confident that the bloodshed will be minimal.
Yeah, maybe I should have picked those. Can
The
we?
streets won't run red. The Dominels can be violent, but always with a goal in mind. They're certainly no friends to me or the Republics, but their motives are easy to understand.
I agree with you that out of the 3 factions, probably the Dominels were a better choice. Alright, for now, let me go sell. I'll end the episode and do that in the next one. Thank you for watching, subscribe, like, leave a comment if you want to. I will see you next time.